Today I'm going to try to fix a water pump problem. Some things that I'm going to need is some tape, a marker, scissors, Phillips screwdriver, plastic cable connectors, a wire brush, and pressure switch. If I take this cap off, you should see a spark when this hits 60 psi, because that's letting it know to stop. Here it goes again. There it goes. You saw the trip. That lets it know it's at 60 psi. The breaker did not pop, so I'm guessing that it could be something in this pipe clogging it up, causing that pressure problem. This could be faulty, or this wire here that leads out to the well could have a short in it. I'm really hoping that's not the problem, because that's a real pain. Another thing I'm going to remedy is that they have these two wires in the same outlet. There's no need for that. You have a hole here. I'm going to add a connector and rerun the wire that way. Next thing to do is mark each terminal where they're located for each wire. So I'm going to tape that up now. So I'm going to tape it 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I know the order of which way the wires went in. So when I sift them back through, I just look for 1, 2, 3, and 4 and put them back in that order. Alright, but first, before I number these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off the breaker. Actually, I can turn this valve off now. Now I'll shut off the breaker. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is get my tester and test the connections to make sure there's nothing live here, which everything seems to be dead. Alright, so now that it's safe, what I'll do is I'll drain this out from here. Now you can either hook it up to a hose and run it to a place where you can flush it, or just fill it up with a bucket and just keep dumping it, which for me that'll probably be the easiest way right now. Alright, so you can see what I'm doing. I had to number this one up here and this one here. I got 1 over here, 2 here, 3 here, which is this one, and 4. And what I had to use was tweezers so I can set the tape up about midsection, and then to get in between the wires, I just grab it here and bring it up so I can reach it to tape it. Let's hope that works like that. So now I can unscrew that. Lock my hand into place because I kept wanting to open. It's slowly coming out. It's getting difficult because of the tape that's on there. It's making it a little bit more difficult. Hopefully I don't lose the tape though. I'm going to try to open this up more. There we go. That's out. Alright, that's done. Now this here, I'll just unscrew that. I have to get the screwdriver in there. There's water coming out of the pipe. Not a lot. Alright, so that's done. So here, it's going to open this up. In case, this was $50. Oh, it comes with a cap. I guess in case you don't use one side. But for me, that's where this comes in. I'm going to put one of these on each end. It just pops on like this. That's one. Two. And that's a lot better than dealing with these here. Alright, so now it's just a matter of screwing them on there. So I'll screw this one on first. Alright, that's good. That should be tight enough. Hopefully on both ends. Now for my wiring. So I'll put this back in. this wire came through this hole instead of coming through this big hole. Now let me go through the smallest hole, not the biggest one. Let me find the smallest one and go through that one. Try to get it out of there. Now let it fill. Let's see if we trip anything. So I'm going to turn on the circuit breaker. Alright, so I'm at the breaker. Switch it over. Come over to here. That's still on. I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing, I don't hear nothing. Yeah, there's definitely power coming in, but there's no power coming out. Maybe the wiring's wrong. So I'm going to shut off the power and see if all the blacks go on one side and all the whites go on the other on this unit. Now let's hope that works. It's saying for line in it says 3 and 2. For this unit. So I had line in, which is this one here, set on 2 and 4. Do they have numbers on these? Let me see. Shine a light in there. Oh, they do. Right here it says 3, over here it says 4, down here it says 2, and that says 1. So line in, which is this one, should be connected here and here, which I believe that's where I had it. For me that'd be 2 and 4. Alright, so I don't know, I mean, according to everything I had it hooked up right, and I'm reluctant to hook it up differently. So I'm going to put it back together the way I had it. does this seem like it's... There it goes. Okay. I'll leave it like that. And I hear nothing. Okay. Maybe this gotta get screwed down. Let me see. I'm at 20 psi. Maybe I can bring it up some more. It's taking a long time. This kind of hurts my finger a little. Yeah, I can use this. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. I'll let it fill up all the way. And then, I don't know. See what happens. And it's going up kind of quick. Oh, it shut off. Did I do something wrong? Maybe I let it go. It just stopped. Did I trip the breaker maybe? No, I didn't trip the breaker. Just stopped. No. Now it's going. Huh? I just turned the breaker off and turned it back on. Because I wasn't sure if it tripped and it didn't move. So maybe now it'll do it by itself. It's at 40 psi right now. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just bring this over a little bit this way. Let's see if it still goes. It's going again. I wonder why it does it in increments. If anybody has any idea why this thing goes up in increments instead of just going to the proper gauge, please leave a comment below. I'd greatly appreciate it, because like I said, I try things and I learn as I go. Sometimes I do well, sometimes not so well. I can use any help, advice. Constructive criticism is always nice, as long as it's constructive and not destructive. Okay, it's hollow up here, solid down here. That's a good sign. Still needs to climb up to 60 psi. Hopefully then it triggers off. It hasn't popped out yet. Now it's at 60. It stopped just before 60. It's at like 59 and it's still locked into place. I want to see if it still goes up that last little bit, and then a spark should come off to trigger it off. There it goes. There it goes. Just tripped. And it's at 65 psi. So now I'll turn the water back on. Nice and easy. Ooh, you hear that pressure? Alright, now it's back down. It's going towards 55. Heading towards 50. Remember, this was an empty tank, so it's got to fill up the line again. It's going down to 45. I'm hoping when it hits about 40, it trips and starts filling again. There it goes. About 42, it tripped again, started filling up again. Now it's climbing. Stopped at 50, 48. Steady, it's going down, losing pressure. I haven't heard the circuit breaker trip, so that's a good thing. Back down to 40. Okay. It's still on over here. Now it's filling. Okay, it stopped at 53. Also, if anybody knows, it's filling up. Why this is happening? It's a little ring, corrosion ring. Alright, stopped at 63, but it didn't trigger. It might be too much pressure. I might have to relieve that a little bit, because it should stop at 60. This is a 4060 device. And there it goes, it shut off. Again at 65. It's reaching 65 before it shuts off. I have a 3/8 that fits it. A little bit of wiggle room. Put it on there. Okay. And just start loosening it a little bit. Just a couple of turns, because I don't know like how much to go. Let's see. Oh wait, shut off the power. Maybe I need it on, so when I do this, it'll kick on when I'm too low. I'm talking to my channel. Run from 63, now at 50, up, and it starts filling at 50. Alright, that's not good, so I'm gonna have to. Alright, shut it off for a minute. Yeah, and now it went all the way up to almost 70, so I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Let me loosen this. This way and tighten this one. Alright, go ahead, do it again. Draining again. I wanted to go to 40. Yeah, right on 40. Perfect. Alright, now let's see if it stops at 60. Alright, you can shut it off. I see no leaks here or here, so that's good. And it's filling again. Oh, soap was a little bit above 60, so give it a couple more cranks. Put it right there, and that should do it. Alright. Thank you. You can go. Alright, bye. Alright, so that's it. 6 to the 40. That's what I want. I'm on target. Put this cap on here. Call it a day. Here we go. Alright. That's done. Okay, if this video was helpful, just like, subscribe, hit the notifications. If not, if anything, I hope I saved you some money and you can get the job done. And good luck